My name's James Duffy and I'm your current Vice President and Welfare Officer within NCISU. This year I'm running for the role of President of the Union and I need your vote. What I want to do for you is use the experience that I've gained as Welfare Officer and also with regards to entertainments in the past to ensure that there's continued support there to newly incoming officers. I also want to ensure that there's a more open social environment created within NCI. I plan to do this through an effective orientation programme for incoming first years and also ensure that there's equal representation for both part and full-time students. I also want to change the class rep system. I want class rep training to take place twice a year, semester 1 and semester 2. This will ensure that you have a go-to person in your class to help you with any issues you may have. I also plan as Education Officer to invest more in new education support programs similar to the ones like the Learning Club that's going on at the minute in college. I plan to use my experience and contacts that I've built up this year to increase revenue streams by creating new marketing opportunities for external enterprises. This will result in increased capital for the budget of NCISU and allow us to do more. A vote for me is a vote for experience, support and commitment. So I'm asking you, on the 11th, 12th and 13th of March, please vote James Duffy for your Students' Union President.
Hey everyone, you all know me, I'm Mick and I campaign to be your next Student Union President. The main reason I'm running for Student Union President is for student welfare. Last year the whole grants fiasco was a complete joke. Students right now are still waiting on their grants. Students need that money for travel expenses, for food expenses and other college expenses. If I'm voted as your next Student Union President, I'm willing to take a 50% wage cut, which is 12 grand, and that money is going to be put back into student welfare. So students that are still waiting on their grants and students that are still waiting on their student assistance fund can come down to me, the Students' Union, and we can provide them with the financial aid that they need. In saying that, a vote for Mick is a vote to change students' lives.
Hi guys, my name is Emmet Hughes and I'm running for the position of Vice President of Welfare, Equality and Part-Time Students this year. For my past 4 years in the college, I have been a peer mentor and was elected as a head mentor for this year. I think I have more experience than any other candidate running, as for this year I have also been the officer of part-time students in the Students' Union and therefore I've been in the thick of things with the union and know exactly how the Students' Union works. If elected, I want to increase more awareness of campaigns run by the Students' Union to get more inclusion of students, to highlight the importance of each week that we run. As we saw this year, Equality Week was introduced by the Students' Union and it was a massive success. I want to continue with this next year but introduce not 1 but 2 Equality Weeks, once a semester so that we can cater for all different diversities within the college. I also want to continue to improve the class rep system by holding a class rep meeting between the Students' Union and the class reps before the annual school meetings so we can target and focus any issues that we may be able to help with. For part-time students, I want to make sure that their voices are heard in all student union decisions, as that has not happened over the past few years. For this, I want to get a part-time student to sit on the SU Executive Committee meetings so that their opinions can be heard and that any ideas they have can be taken on board. I also want to continue my work with part-time students this year by getting them involved in societies such as the Business Society and the Computer Innovation Society, as the events run by these societies can benefit part-time students as a whole, as these societies have contacts in the actual working world to help them progress in their education. I want part-time students to realise they do have a voice in the union and that their participation in the union is a vital asset to what we do. For more information on my manifesto, you can check my poster in the college, or you can check my Facebook page, which is Vote Emmet #1 for Vice President, and don't forget to vote me #1 for Vice President. Thank you.
Alright, my name is Shannon. I'm going to be 3rd year in college studying accounting. I'm running for Vice President for next year, basically because I don't want to leave the college because it's the best college in the history of the world. My plan for next year is to improve assistance for students who find themselves in financial need, and to make them aware of the grants that are there for them. I want to be a figure that comes into closer contact with the entire student body. I want to create an open and more social environment to improve students' experience on a day-to-day basis. I'll have an open door policy so that any student can come in and talk whenever they feel they need to. I want to make the entire student body more equal and to provide proper representation and to have better communication with part-time students. I want to make improvements to Equality Week. I want to make people more aware of it. I want to get more people involved. And I want to make it on a larger scale. I also want to make the social weeks such as Rag Week and Shag Week on a larger scale, and once again get more people involved. Vote Shannon #1 for Vice Press, and you can check out their Facebook account for more information. Hey.
My name is Greg and I'm running for SU Vice President. I've been highly involved in the college over the last 4 years, including being last year's PR officer, so I have a lot of experience dealing with NCI and the SU itself. As you're all aware, During the year, the government announced that student fees will go up to €2,500. This is not financially viable for any student. It's up to us as a student union to react to this. I propose that we introduce a student hardship fund, revamp the student loan system and double the amount of funds available, and create a job database that helps students find part-time employment. I have the experience and motivation over any candidate to take the SU where it needs to be. Make sure to check out my manifesto on my Facebook page and my posters, and if you have any questions, feel free to come up and ask me.
Hi all, I'm Patrick Erhard and I'm running for Clubs and Societies Officer this year. I've been President of the Badminton Club and the Vice President of the Fashion Society. This year I plan to connect clubs and societies together, which proved successful this year with the Badminton Club, the Fashion Society and LGBT Society. I also plan to create more clubs and societies, student orientated events and more opportunities for part-time students. If you vote for me, I will bring dedication, commitment and experience to the table. For more information, check my Facebook page. Vote Patrick Erhard.
Hi, my name is Ger Fox. All these around the college know me as Ger. I'm going for ENTS officer this year. Why I want to go for the job is because I want to bring new fresh ideas into the college, into the job, down the SU. My plans are I need to get cheaper nights out. Students can't afford to go on the nights out that we've been having. I want to try and get cheaper ones. Cheaper drink promotions so we can all go out and have a bit of a laugh. Rag Week. I want to totally change Rag Week. Totally twist it all up. Totally different than whatever has been done in the college before. Want to work more well with the President, Vice President, because I think that's key to this position. Also, we need to make nights out when it's not near CAs, because this year's Rag Week there was a CA and some second years couldn't go. How I think I'm qualified for the job is I'm currently in the ENTS crew at the moment, working with Martin Tracy and a couple of others. I've had a lot of responsibility with Martin this year, as in going around promoting the events, helping set up the SU, the whole lot before we're going out, working doors, in charge of the bus on a mystery tour with Martin. I work in the bar. I have to promote drinks, you know, to work with deals, get people to start buying drinks. So I think me trying to sell tickets for you is be a good idea. Also, I done 3 years ago. I done a stint with Home Nightclub in Balbriggan, PR for. So hopefully I can get you our vote chair for ENTS.
How's it going? I'm James Cosgrave. I'm running for Entertainment Officer. I have a few plans in store. First of all, I plan to introduce new events. So I plan to introduce a warehouse party, which is basically a couple of DJs, an empty warehouse, a load of cans and a mad session basically. I'd like to have an ultraviolet party down in the student union, so that'll be a bit of laugh. We can have a laugh there and then go out. I'd like to introduce themed parties for the different types of clubs and societies that's in the college, and that's basically it for the events that I have at the moment. I'd like to promote cheaper mystery tour tickets. €25 can be a bit scandalous for students just for a ticket, let alone without the drink. I wouldn't mind organising a local student bar where they actually serve cheap drink for students, you know. Basically just revamp the entertainment section in the college. Vote for James.
Now, what makes NCI's image look and style? You're going to want someone who will keep our reputation intact and also try and improve it. So I understand that this role is about friendliness, creation and skillful speaking. And basically my next year I'm going to be in second year, and I will have a lot more time to invest in the students, and if anyone who ever needs me, I'll be there to make your posters and everything just look great. Some were born great, some achieve greatness and some are entrusted, so I hope you entrust me.
Hey, I'm Amy Wafer and I'm running for Communications Officer. I hope to continue the amazing posters and videos that have been made by the past PR officers and develop them. If I'm elected, I will work with the newly elected team of SU representatives to make sure every student knows about the up and coming events and promote them to the best of my ability. If I'm elected, I work closely with the newly elected student union representatives and make sure every student knows about the events coming up. I also hope to bring knowledge to the table, as I want to bring in editing classes twice a semester so that people know how to edit their own videos for their projects. I also hope to meet with every PR officer from every club and society twice a year to bounce ideas. I also hope to create a forum for them to constantly have new ideas. So keep calm and vote for Amy Wafer as your communications officer.
Hi guys, my name is Keith. Here's why I want you to vote for me for communications. I'm motivated, determined. I'm also a mature student, which in hindsight makes me sensible and young enough to have the crack. I have all the necessary skills to use Photoshop, as I've done 2 years of multimedia prior to life in NCI. I'll be taking over the Facebook and Twitter feeds in order to give you, the student, a better idea of what's going on with college events. Please read my manifesto and check out my posters in the atrium. Thanks.